Hi everyone. Do you know what the most significant indicator of success is? You would probably think of something that goes beyond scarcity and mere sufficiency. But is there a more elegant way, or let's say a thing, to indicate your prosperity, simply through the fact of your ownership over it? This video is meant to represent you a list of such things. It'll be immensely speedy today, so hold to the handles as tight as you can. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Let's start. Top 10 most expensive cars in the world. There are lots of debates about how to measure success. Without diving into philosophical details much, you can roughly distinguish at least two opposing views. Some people believe everyone should seek to the achievement of non-material values, such as family, inner harmony, sense of being one with nature, philanthropy and so on. However, others think differently. According to their opinion, all people have to work daily, to enrich themselves and become capable of buying not only necessary things, but luxury items as well. If you're wealthy, there's a great variety of ways to waste your money. Traveling, buying magnificent villas, shopping in expensive brand stores, or collecting of arts pieces etc. etc. Undoubtedly, this list of purchases can continue indefinitely. But no shop list for the rich can exist without mentioning one of the truly luxury items. Can you guess which ones? We know you're thinking about it right now. Everybody wants it. Here's the last place of our top 10. Pininfarina Sergio Ferrari. Someone will probably say that this car doesn't look like typical representative of the modern Ferrari's car line. And he'll be completely right by saying it. The point is, this model isn't just a usual car. It's a concept car which was created to honor Sergio Pininfarina's death. This man used to be responsible for coach building of Pininfarina 40. Here's why his contribution to the development of Ferrari's company can hardly be overestimated. No wonder that the auto's bodywork was inspired by creations of Sergio Pininfarina. Now as for technical characteristics of this supercar. It can reach 100 km per hour in 3 to 4 seconds, and the maximum speed is 320 km per hour. Following the traditions of Sergio Pininfarina, designers avoided the usage of windshield, side windows and roof. Luckily this decision didn't affect the car's aerodynamics. Apart from that, rear spoiler is high enough to protect a driver and a passenger. In spite of the lack of security at first sight, this car is pretty durable. But if that's not enough, there are models accomplished with windshield. By the way, only 6 models of this car were released in 2015. That's why owners of such supercars possess the true item of luxury, with the cost of $3 million. But having this amount of money on a bank account isn't enough for buying this car. One should deserve the trust of Ferrari company. Actually, owners of Ferrari Sergio Pininfarina tend to be very careful in that regard, as such supercars are hardly ever driven, serving mostly as a part of the exhibit collection. Moreover, their price increases dramatically every year, if they remain in brilliant conditions. For example, one of the concept cars' price is estimated in only $2.5 to $3 million, which is quite cheap for this kind of auto. It happened so due to its mileage of 126 kilometers. 9. Bugatti Chiron Sport. We hope this car won't make you dizzy with its mind-blowing looks. Its modest price, in comparison with the other finalists of our top, doesn't prevent this auto from being the fastest one in the world. Obviously it isn't suitable for nervous people, because its maximum speed reaches 490.5 kilometers per hour. According to the Bugatti Chiron Sports engineer, with the choice of the other track, the speed could be even higher, approximately by 25 kilometers per hour. The company has decided to set their sights on the track Arlesian, belonging to Volkswagen, where the previous model of their supercar had been tested, and the first world break of the milestone in 400 km per hour had been recorded. But if Bugatti Chiron Sport was tested on more speedy track in Nevada, the world would see incomprehensible world record in 515 km per hour. The car is exclusive, due to its cost and number of released models in the world. It costs $3 million and only 500 models are available. 8. McLaren P1 LM. This supercar is more suitable for racing tracks than usual roads. Frankly speaking, this auto has been created for racing first, as its prototype was a sport car. But engineers decided to adopt it for the cities. Driving this car you can reach 100 kilometers per hour in 2 to 4 seconds, and attain a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour. Racing career of McLaren P1 LM is really successful. It set records in Nürburgring, and was driven by one of the most outstanding racers in the world, the owner of an award called Golden Gloves, Kenny Brack. Thus this car is a unique combination of racing world and usual city life. Driving McLaren P1 LM you can certainly count on crowd's attention. It possesses the eye-catching streamlined shape and huge wing. But without any doubt, its main trick is the doors, opening like butterfly wings. Just imagine yourself getting in this car, and catching envious sights of the passers-by. Such kind of satisfaction is worthy of its money, which is $3.7 million. 7. Lykan Hypersport, W Motors. W Motors Lykan Hypersport stands out of the modern sport cars line for several reasons. Firstly, it's the first supercar produced by Arabian company from Lebanon. Secondly, the great variety of precious stones is integrated into its design. Jewels are embedded in headlights, containing titanium LED blades, with 440 diamonds. In fact, buyers had a selection of rubies, diamonds, yellow diamonds and sapphires. Apart from jewels, the car interior is designed with only premium materials, such as carbon fiber, titanium, natural leather. Besides, the car can boast a holographic display system on the central console, with interactive motion features, as well as gold stitching on the seats. Someone will probably say that only immensely rich people can afford to buy Lykan Hypersport. Nevertheless, it's only partly true. The point is, this car was bought by the police of Abu Dhabi in 2015. Consequently, only 6 models of this supercar at the price $3.4 million remained for the other clients. So what do you say? Are you ready to pay this amount of money for such car? 6. Lamborghini Veneno. I suppose it's hardly possible to find a person not knowing this brand of cars. Aventador, Sesto, Elemento, Urus. Everything is clear with these models. But Veneno is the pure masterpiece. Its raging powerful roar makes people flinch, because that is a sound of true dangerous nature. Moreover, this auto is comparable to the jet aircraft with wheels, thanks to its top speed in 355 km per hour in futuristic forms. Such forms are reached with the help of plenty of air intakes, diffuser, no body roof, and the huge rear wing. Aventador served as Veneno's prototype, which development was bound to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary. First introduced at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show, its appearance brought out controversial emotions in the audience. Some were so much impressed that simultaneously fell in love with the model. While at the same time, others were disappointed by the excessive form sharpness. And what type of people do you belong to? Are you satisfied with such forms? Would you be willing to pay $4.5 million for Lamborghini Veneno or not? Tell us in the comments. 5. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. This car is truly exclusive, as only 2 models were released by the Sweden company Koenigsegg. And only 1 model is appropriate for the usage on usual roads. It's lucky that owner is the professional, widely known MMA fighter Floyd Mayweather. To buy this car, he had to spend $4.8 million. Initially 3 models of CCXR Trevita were planned for production. Unfortunately, it turned out that the white carbon fiber, used for the model, made the car extremely difficult and time-consuming to manufacture. That's why the company refused from the idea to release 3 cars, and reduced it to only 2, making the auto line even more exclusive. The name of supercar, Trevita, wasn't accidentally chosen. Trevita is Sweden for 3 whites. In fact, the auto can be compared to chameleon, as the bodywork's color changes to 3 different tones depending on illumination. Also, a driver of CCXR Trevita should be experienced enough not to lose control after reaching 100 km per hour in 2.9 seconds, and top speed over 400. 4. Mercedes-Maybach Exelero. Initially this auto was created for demonstration of the unique high-speed tires produced by the company Fulda. Surprisingly, the designers of Mercedes-Maybach Exelero aren't only the high-qualified experienced workers, but also the students of the German Polytechnic College. Fulda wanted them to create the futuristic supercar with aggressive proportions, essentially in black gloss. The order was completed in rather short time, half a year, as only one model is available. The price of this car reaches $8 million. Now let's talk about 3 most expensive cars in the world. Don't rush to your money boxes, because that amount of money wouldn't be enough for buying such supercars. 3. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. Actually, a lot of people believe that this car can't cost $12.8 million, because it can't be called a sport car. If that's the case, then why Rolls-Royce Sweptail was sold for so much money? It's important to remember that this car was created on demand of an anonymous client, therefore, there's only one model in the whole world. The production lasted for 3 years and the designers took their inspiration from the classic models of 1920 to 1930 years, such as Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe. Despite of its classic forms, Rolls-Royce Sweptail inevitably attracts the attention on roads. Due to the boundless, embossed hood, the fully glassed roof narrowing down to the bumper, and the perfectly polished huge radiator grille, the auto is able to make a memorable impression. As for the car's interior, the accent was made to the finishing with rare wood species, such as ebony and paldow. 2. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. The Geneva Motor Show of 2019 was marked by the demonstration of the new Bugatti supercar, created in honor of 110th anniversary of the company. The bodywork is made from carbon, practically all details were created manually. The whole image of Bugatti La Voiture Noire was inspired by the supercar Type 57 SC Atlantic, released in FAR 1934. Despite of such an old source of inspiration, the car looks like it was brought from the future. It has the head optics, stretching through the whole length of the bumper. Wheel rims with the unbelievable modern design. And 6 exhaust pipes. 100 km per hour can be reached in over 2 seconds, and the top speed is 420 km per hour. If you want to drive La Voiture Noire wildly, you have to pay $19 million. But mind that it was immediately bought by Cristiano Ronaldo, and he'll get the car only in 2021. 1. Ferrari 250 GTO. This car isn't only about luxury, but about history. It was produced in 1963, as car of Gran Turismo class, intended for participation in races. Obviously the racing history of this car is truly impressive. Firstly, Ferrari 250 GTO took part in the marathon 24 hours in Lyman. But the driver managed to get only 4th place. Secondly, the car took the revenge during the Marathon Tour de France that lasted 10 days and won the race. Moreover, after the change of the car's owner, the racing career of the car continued. Eugenio Baturon used it for participation in the Spanish marathons. All these historical facts, and in addition the preservation of the original details, contributed to the dramatic raise of the Ferrari 250 GTO's price. Recently it has been sold for $70 million. What's your opinion this car? Does it worth its price or not? Our today's show has come to an end. In spite of the fact that the absolute majority of humans can't afford to buy these cars, it's immensely entertaining to follow the latest news about them. Technical characteristics, appearance, history, buyers, all of that interests millions of people all over the world. And maybe one of them once will be able to afford one of these supercars. Who knows, maybe you'll become this person. Chase your dreams, work a lot, and everything can become possible in this world. Which car would you prefer as an indicator of your success? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share the video to your friends and family. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.